Hello, my name is Kark32 and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Last episode, we went ahead and we finally got a 12 tall distillation tower for distilling our severely steam-cracked heavy fuel for all the different byproducts. It is super helpful. Toluene is a really good one. Benzene we could burn. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of stuff with that. We can turn it into, is it Teflon? Oh, the polyphenylene sulfide, the dichlorobenzene. That's what it is. That's right. Yeah, so we could burn that. The butene, probably not going to use a whole lot of. The butadiene we do need for that other rubber. So many different cool things. Ethylene, which is unfortunately second from the top, which is a bit annoying. And toluene are kind of like the main ones I need right now. Ethylene, even methane we do use. Ethylene, methane, propene, toluene are kind of the main ones at this moment. And even light fuel, I can actually take the light fuel and feed it back into this to get our fuel. Our not that, yeah, the regular fuel. Is it the regular fuel? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, just regular fuel. We're not doing cetane boosted yet, but using this stuff that we're getting, we can end up working on that. I believe cetane needs, is it, what's the, keep doing right click, I mean left click. Yeah, we're gonna do, there's the diesel, that's our fuel. Tetro, nitro, methane, we get from one of those, somewhere in here. I can't remember. Oh, that's a annoying recipe. Is it this way we did it? The acetic acid? Yeah. So lots and lots of products come from oil, which is actually not too surprising because that is the same in real life. We get so much stuff from oil. So I'm thinking I'm going to craft up tanks. Now, the question though, I don't think I'm able to craft up 11 P2P tunnels quite yet. Well, actually, just 11 titanium. Well, it would be 22. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. Because it would be one on the way in and one on the way out. And then eventually I'm going to have another one on the other side. So what I'm thinking is say we'll have a tank for light fuel. I don't know if that's the best. Like hydrochloric acid is a good one because we get it from multiple, it's like a byproduct from a lot of different stuff that we are doing. So if I'm, producing sodium bisulfate for some reason, we get hydrochloric acid as a byproduct. And if we need chloroform, we get hydrochloric acid. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to send all those into one tank. I'll have a P2P. So we'll have a bunch of like outputs going into one input. I think we can do that, right? Or is it the other way around? Man, I don't remember which way you can do multiple going into one. But that's kind of what I was thinking. We'll do that. And then I will have another P2P, which is going out into whatever we need. I think we can we link? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we can only link it one way. Let me craft up another P2P and let me test that really quick. I think... Is it one input to multiple outputs, or is it multiple outputs to one input? I have a feeling it's one input to multiple output. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Let me be right back. Okay, there is the PDP tunnel. Let's test this. I think it's one input to as many outputs as you want, is what I'm thinking. So if we did that, and that, yeah, I think we'll do that. And then connect that to that. Yeah. So one input, two outputs. I actually don't know how is this gonna work? I don't know. Is it splitting it evenly? Let's see if it... Guess I didn't need to put that much in to see if it's gonna split it evenly. I think it's splitting it like totally even, it looks like. Interesting. Right, there we go. 29, 29. Yeah. All right. So that did split it completely even. Now, let's do... let's do... I don't know if you can actually erase those, to be honest. Let's try 2 inputs to 1 output. I'm pretty sure this is not going to work. So like that to that. Now, so that's going to be an output. Yeah, pretty sure there's no way to do what I wanted to do. Alright, that unlinked it. Yep. Alright, so that changes things a little bit. Because I can't have multiple like outputs from a machine. I can't have 2 machines outputting hydrochloric acid into 1 tank unless I add other P2P channels on it. All right, so that limits that a little bit. I mean, worst case scenario, I can always do like a storage bus or something like that. Now I'm thinking about that. What if I did a storage bus? Man, that's kind of annoying. I really wanted to do the P2P stuff, but if that's not going to work. If I did a storage bus... with a pump, kind of similar to what we were going to do, and put the storage bus on there. I mean, I think that would probably kind of do the same thing. I don't know. I think we'll wait to figure out, like, when we get to that, I think. I know there are some instances where you get extra things. Hydrochloric acid is definitely one of them. Diluted hydrochloric acid is another. Sulfuric acid. I think there's a few. I'm going to have to think about that when we get to it, though. But, all right, that's interesting. That's good to know. But the input into multiple outputs, that is perfect for what I want to do. So we'll do that. That. Yeah. That works exactly how I wanted it to. It's just getting the stuff from multiple into that. Okay, as I have been kind of taking some time and basically staring at the distillation tower, trying to figure out how I want to go about doing this. And I've mentioned a few times, I do want to eventually get a central building that holds all my fluids. And I think I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. And it may be kind of crazy. But what would we think if I did railcraft tanks for each fluid instead of the single block tanks like that. And I don't know. I think that might be kind of cool. Like a whole building of railcraft tanks. I really like how the the coke ovens actually look over there. I'm not going to stack them up double tall, but I'm thinking this may actually be kind of cool, to be honest. So I've kind of like laid out 11 things. I'm just going to do 3 by 4. Now, this does take quite a bit of stainless steel. It is 48 stainless steel for this, 8 for that, so that's 56. The problem is these tank valves. They require 12 stainless steel each. So I need 2 of those. That's 24, and then this is 2 ingots. So yeah, it's 24, 26, 34, and then 48. So what is that? That's like 82. 82 stainless per tank. So kind of crazy. But the reason I picked that is because I wanted to do ones obviously bigger than the steel. I think the steel only hold 1,000 buckets. These hold more, and aluminum's a bit of a pain at the moment to smelt. Now with the new recipe for aluminum, otherwise I probably would have just done aluminum. But it's kind of a pain. It just takes so much longer. So I'm like, I think I'm just going to go stainless steel. So what I'm thinking is we are going to do this. And this is not the final location for this. This is me just getting this set up. Eventually, this is going to be in a huge... on its own. When I can finally... when I finally get that up. Now, I built the... yeah, I did build a... I couldn't remember if I built... the platform out underneath. I did that a little while ago, but yeah, so I'm thinking we're gonna do this and then that. Kind of annoying, I can't reach. So the normal like 3 by the smallest tanks, and then we'll have a tank on top and then glass on the sides, because I thought, well, that would be kind of cool, right? If we could go into a large building and just see like how did I not have enough? See like a whole bunch of different colored fluids all in these tanks, and lots of beautiful spaghetti cables and pipes. Now again, sometimes these GregTech pipes get a little bit sketchy with frame rate, but I think we'll give it a go. I'm just gonna do just this so I can get this connected. But yeah, I'm thinking this may look pretty cool, actually. So if we have like these all coming out, and then say this one goes down the middle, and then branches off, and then up into the top. And once I get this all done, this is going to take me a while. This is probably not going to be done in one day, just because the amount of stainless steel we're actually going to need for all 11. Yeah, there we go. I'm kind of liking that. I think this is going to be kind of cool. Imagine just a whole room of like crazy colored fluids. The other thing I could do, I did think about, is the multiple the quadruple or the nonuple, where you can handle more than one type of fluid. So you could put like 4, have them all like join into one of these, and then branch off from that. That could be kind of cool as well. But again, I don't know if I want to get too crazy with these pipes, because I've definitely had FPS issues or TPS issues in the past. And I think what it was I was exporting into pipes that had nowhere to go. I think that's what caused the issue. So, all right, yeah. Yeah, so if we do that, and then I'm thinking, you know, we'll come along here with the naphtha and branch off this way and go into this one. Would that look? I think that will look like really cool. Imagine if we have 11 pipe systems, like pipes coming out of this, going all different directions. Eventually, like I said, this is not the final setup I want to do. I'll probably do... I don't know what I'll do. But maybe like 2 rows. And again, I could do these non-upple steel pipes. Go like split half and half. Like 6 one way and 5 one way. And then branch off. I'll probably need like filters, that's not a problem. Or shutter. Is it shutters? It's not filter. I think it's the shutters that you can set. Maybe not those. I can't remember which did do them in I don't remember which one it was. I feel like you can set the thing to that. You can set a filter to it, but I could be wrong. Fluid filter cover. Just kidding. Fluid filter cover. There it is. That was... I way overthink that. I don't remember it being called a filter, though. Alright. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking for this. I think this will be kind of cool. And then we'll do, you know, even more coming up. Like that way. You can see the fluids bumping around these pipes. That is why you always, if you're going to use GregTech pipes, always make sure it can only go in one direction. Otherwise, you're going to be in for a bad time if you got tons of fluids jumping all around. Alright, so I guess let me kind of get... I'll probably do 1 or 2 more. But some of this stuff, I'm just going to do the ones that we really need at the moment. Light fuel I want to get. Now, underneath, also, need another... Man, there's so much stuff I want to do. I want to get not dimensional transceivers, the, what are those called? Oh, what are the things called? The teleport, not the transceiver. The, what's the things you step on? Oh. No, what is it? I don't remember the name of it. It was probably right there and I missed it. There it is. Travel anchor. That's what it was. Yeah, I want to get some travel anchors all over the place. We're kind of getting there, but Fuel generators are pretty expensive at this point to start spamming this, but yeah, and then underneath is what I think we will do, like the pump into a P2P. Now, the other thing I could actually do, now that I'm thinking about it, actually, if we do this, I could actually, like if we do this and I set this up, it's going to be a bit difficult to expand this other than just breaking this all down and like upgrading the material. I probably wouldn't upgrade the size, but what we could actually do when we start getting to like super endgamey kind of stuff, I could actually just throw a tank for the ones that I really need lots of fluid for. I could just throw the tank like under here, kind of like a hidden extra buffer. But I don't know. That is just something to think about for later. The only reason I'm thinking of that is because I can't put a pump on that. It has to be on like a GregTech pipe, which is fine. I could throw a GregTech pipe down like that and then throw a pump on the end into a P2P. But I was thinking, like, if we threw the storage tank up there and then we could pipe out of that. I don't know. Just lots of things to think about. Let me know what you think in the comments if you think this would be kind of a cool build. Yeah, and eventually I want to have 2 more large comment. This is going to be like a huge build, but I'm kind of going for that in this playthrough. I want to do stuff different. Yes, this is 1000% not efficient the way I'm doing this, but hey, if it looks cool, I think it'll be fun. So I guess, yeah, let me continue doing this. I do need to start working towards the next rocket. And for that, we're going to need a bunch of TNT, which is kind of the main reason I wanted to get this up, because we're going to need lots and lots of gelled toluene stuff. So I wanted to get the toluene going. So the light fuel, probably going to pipe it out, actually, and get it back into here. So we can turn it into fuel, or maybe I'll just leave it for now. I don't know. But I need at least 3 more tanks, I think. Anyway, let me stop talking and work on this. The benzene, not going to worry about. Naphtha, maybe. Ethylene, though, definitely. Okay, we are back. And I'm not fully sold on this yet. I like the concept. I don't like how it actually looks at the moment. I think this can be designed to look a lot cooler. I'm not sure yet. I do like how the different fuels are like all different colors, though. I've done 4 for now. I haven't got the rest, obviously. I do have my blast furnace is still chugging away, but yeah, that's just, it's going to be, you know, a few hundred more stainless steel. So we're just going to kind of let that go, and we'll work on other stuff, and I'll slowly build these tanks. Now, I've done 4. The light fuel, toluene, propane, because we were using that. I can't remember what it was for. Was it Teflon? I think it might have been Teflon. And ethylene. And I have these, and I have the fluid that goes in them at the end. I don't actually have them hooked up, though. I'm just going to have this void it, because we don't really need it right this second. I know that's a bit wasteful, but I'm worried about exporting fluid into these pipes, because that is with like nowhere to go, because that's when I had some pretty serious issues in my season 1. So I just have that. They're going to start voiding as soon as they get full, like benzene is right now. Otherwise, it's going to fill those up. And benzene will probably be the next one I do. But yeah, so that is that. I think that'll look pretty cool when I get these in a better a layout. I kind of had to squeeze them in a bit here, so I'm thinking more. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe I definitely think I may end up using these where I can fit 9 fluids in one pipe. I don't know. We'll get to that eventually. But I do want to get our I do want to get goodness, what am I trying to say? I need to get the things ready to start progressing again. It is kind of nice we can see everything now. I do like how that has unlocked. With the update, you can see all the quests, because now we're like, oh, okay, this is what I'm missing. I don't have this quest done yet, but I'm going to need a whole bunch of heavy-duty plates. So I'm going to need to, like I said, get ITNT. And I have crafted up before, but I think we're at the point where now that... What is it? Industrial TNT. Fine. There we go. Yeah. We're at the point where I can start crafting up more large chemical reactors. Now that we have propene going and stuff like that, and I have a lot of the single blocks over there as well to help with the Teflon, because as we know, the large chemical reactors require a lot of the PTFE. So we need the pipes there, and then we need the inert machine casings, which are a bunch of it right there. So now that I have like this stuff kind of set up, I think I can go ahead and start automating some of this. Now I'm gonna need toluene. I do have a bunch at the other base. Let me go grab that, and I can even dump it in that. I can just dump it in the big tank. Okay, we are back. I've got the toluene from the other base in there. Now, I do have some gelled toluene, and I think what I'm going to do, until I can start branching out into, like, expanding the base into separate kind of, because I want to spread everything out, obviously. Fortunately, I don't have a whole bunch of automation for cables and stuff like that yet. Once we start getting all these cables and everything fully automated, and a molecular, what's it called, assembler crafted up, because, I mean, yeah, this works, but if I want to start really growing the base, I want to get all my cables and all that stuff fully automated before we start, you know, building way off, you know, 50 blocks away, because I'm going to have to use a lot of resources for that. But I think what I'm going to do is underneath, I am going to set up a... I want to set up automation for... my ITNT. I keep forgetting. I'm like, it's ITNT is what I want to get automated here. And I was just debating. I'm like, do I want to go off that line? Probably not. I think I want to go off. Yeah, because I don't have this set up to run that many amps. Whereas this is only 4. I think, yeah, what we'll do is kind of maybe over here or something like that. But this is going to be... a decently sized build, I think. It's not difficult. It's mostly the nitration mixture is the difficult part. We're probably not going to do... We don't need to do this in a thing. It's a nitric acid that we're going to do in a large chemical reactor. So I need to get that set up. And ammonia is another thing that we need to get. There is a couple things I'm going to need to do here. That's going to take me a little while, but in the meantime, I can probably... How many amps is going down here? There's 1 amp going down there. That's actually not turned on. These aren't turned on. I just want to... I kind of want to get... I want to get this gelled toluene. Actually, it's not going to go... That's not the slow part. I think the rest of the stuff. Plus, I kind of want to have those tanks filling up if I use them all for that. I don't know. I guess let me do this. 24 pipes might make it over there. I also need... I need another path up here. I don't know. I'm just going to throw it here. I want to get this going, and then I will figure this out. But yeah, eventually this is... IT&T will be its own building. Not a big one, but it is complicated enough that I think having it in a separate area by itself, I think, is a good idea. All right, I just realized I forgot to bring over the mold. I don't think I have it in here. The round one. Oh, I do. Also, I can't wait to get to Mars so I can start doing those really, really bright lights. Is this the toluene? Yeah. All right. So for now, I think we'll do it this way. There we go. That should be, yep. What did I just disable? I'm like, I think I screwed something up there. Let me... No, maybe not. Maybe I hit something on like a side or something. Watch, I'm gonna like hook this up and like burn some cables down or something. All right, there we go. We'll just get that going. And then, like I said, I will craft up everything for the next part. So we're going to need a mixer. We're going to need a couple chemical reactors, a large chemical reactor. This is a pretty decently sized build. But that will get this going. I don't think I'm ever going to do that recipe. I don't think it's worth it. You get 33% more. But with this, I don't think it's worth it. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. I should throw a drawer on that. All right, where? There it is. All right, yep, just get that going. And cool. All right, anyway, that is gonna be it for this episode. So like I said, give me some feedback on what you think about this crazy build. I think it's kind of cool. I am gonna do something with the pipes. I'm not fully happy with that. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.